Okay, so I've imported 4 images onto the stage, and I've moved a little bit ahead just for the sake of convenience and time. A lot of these steps are pretty repetitive. We have to convert all of these answer boxes at the moment, or answer images at the moment, into buttons. So it's the same process again. Highlight the button that you want, right click, convert to symbol, and it would be button lacy, whatever you want to call it. Press OK. We've already done that. You can see over here it's called button lacy, and we take the same step for the other 4 buttons. We will also, with that highlighted, add the code snippet. I don't need to add it, I have it done already. I can come into actions and I can view. So on frame 5, and I've added button lacy. I've added a button for lawn, which is the second picture, the third picture, and the fourth picture. So we've created that. And the next thing after that frame that we want to do is to come down here. We're on the 5th frame at the moment. We want to go to the 6th frame, which is a correct answer for question 2. So you come down here and you create a new layer. You would name it correct question 2. Give it a new keyframe here by right clicking and insert keyframe. So I'll just move into that one. So this is what you get. So I give it a static text message, and here I create a text box that goes results. I convert that into a button the same way again. Convert to symbol. When I've done that, I give it a code snippet. So I come into frame 6, and this is what I've done. So this is the results button, and that's going to go to frame 8, which is where the results page would be. And also then you would create a layer for the wrong answer to question 2, which would go here. And you can see again the text, create the button, convert it to symbol. We're going to come up here again, just have a look in the actions window at frame 7. And again that's going to come to frame 8. Stop code up at the top again. This is our event listener, and this is our function. So that's all at hand. And then finally in frame 8 we're going to create the results page. Again we have a message here, static text, just actually playing some sort of your score, static text. Again we're going to create a button here, return to start. Again convert it to symbol, convert it to a button. Just have a look at the actions layer again. Let's see what I've done. I've created a button. Actually I haven't created that button, sorry. Sorry, my mistake. I have created a button. I just renamed one of the static text, so I have created that button. It's a score text button, it shouldn't be called that. So I'll just go back and do that again. It should be called something like button turn to play. I'll take that out and I'll rename it. I'll go into the actions code. I'll just change that. It's the same button. Let's go back here and find the name of it. Button turn to play, something like that. I'll bring that into the actions code. And I'll give that button the event listener. So now that button, when it's pressed, will bring us back to frame 1. So that's the basic layout nearly completed. This here is a dynamic text box that we have to create. And you can see here the options between static and dynamic. We've created dynamic. We've given it a name, score text. We created it using the text tool as usual. See, something like that. That creates the dynamic text frame. Text. So I can get rid of that. That's what I've done here. I've created. Now we also want to do something here for the numbers. We want to embed that. So you come over here, embed. I've done this already. Click all, look for characters, and you press OK. I've done that already. It's been embedded, so it should show our score. Just says that. So that button brings us back to the start. So what I want to do now is go through the code for adding a score to the game. So I'm going to come into the actions and we'll go back to frame 1, and I've added a variable here called score, which is initialized to 0. So what this basically does is we're starting at 0, and for every time that a correct answer button is hit, we add 1 to this score. So if we come into frame 2 where the answers are, Brawley is correct answer button, so we've added this score plus plus. This is the same as saying score is equal to score plus 1. You're just adding 1 all the time. And we hit one of these buttons here, nothing is added, as we can see. So come down into frame 5, which is the second button, and again the first button is the correct answer, and again it's going to be score plus plus. So that's for the scoring system. I've also added a sound to the click to play button. So when this clicks to play, we're going to get a theme tune. So I've created a button, click to play obviously, and I've given that another event listener. This time I'm looking for a function called play sound, which I've created here. I've given this a variable my sound. I've given it a new class, Sunday Game Team, which is something that I've imported onto the stage over here. I've imported this sound for other buttons, which I'll show in a minute, and I've imported this one, which is the theme tune. Now, when I did this, I had to come into my property section. I had to go to actionscript. I had to make it available for export to actionscript, and I had to rename this something. Sunday Game Team is what I've renamed it, and again, OK. I've done this, and now I'm in a position to use this and declare a new instance of Sunday Game Team. And I've used a variable in my channel, sound channel, which is an inbuilt ActionScript class, and I can use the .play to play the sound. Now I'm going to come in here and do something else. On the second page, I'm going to make some of these buttons have a sound. So I'm going to come in here. This one's going to get an applause sound because it's the right answer. I'm going to double click, triple click there. So you see here the timeline has changed up, over, down and hit. This basically is the different states of your button. So this could be hover over. Sorry, this one over could be hovering. Down is when I hit it. So on the down press of the Joe Brawley button, what I want to happen here is I want to play sound. So I come in here, I insert a new keyframe. I find the sound that I wish to use, and I drag it across onto the Joe Brawley button. And that should give me what I want. Sure. On the Henry Downey button, I want to do the same thing. On that, I find a new keyframe. I find wrong answer. I bring that up. I went to the toad button. I want to also. Sorry, I want to find a new keyframe. And then I want to drag wrong answer sound. Button. Tony Scullion. Down. I want to create a keyframe. And that button is hit. Drag it over to Tony Scullion. And that creates that. So what I want to do here is do the same sort of thing for 5. This is the correct. Keyframe. Drag this across onto Lacey. That. And do Chris Long. I want to make this a negative. So as the wrong answer, cross it to him. Now I've got Henry Downey, down, create a new keyframe, and the wrong answer, cross to him. Same for this guy. Okay, so that pretty much completes what we wanted to do. The only thing we left to do now is to test the movie. We'll do that. Come up here and we'll test the scene. So what we should get is an open screen. We click to play. And this plays, as you can hear, a theme tune, which has been kind of set for the 10 question or longer version. This will play for 30 or 40 seconds. So I'll just turn that down. But so we're in the quiz now. So you name the player. So the right answer here is A. So we'll press A. We get a round of applause. And we've actually done something wrong here, but we'll correct that in a second. And the second one, we just randomly click this guy here. It's the wrong answer, but that's going to give us wrong. And we go to the results page, and that's going to give us 1 out of 2. Turn start, do it again, click correct answers, and we get 2. And do it again, click the wrong answer, the second wrong answer, which is a 0, which we do. As I said, I've actually made a mistake in the quiz. I haven't given this guy's action in the button to the desired. So that should go to the correct, which I think is 3. So when we test, it should bring the correct answer to this guy. It should bring me to, yes, it does, correct answer. So that's okay. So I've corrected the mistake. So that's pretty much a demonstration of how to do a couple of questions in a quiz. As I said, you could have had a situation where you click the right answer and go straight to the next question, as I actually did by mistake by leaving out leaving out the frame in the method. So that's pretty much how you do it. You can expand this, you can make it prettier. I've done a version which has 10 questions. I'm just going to do a run through of that now. So this is my finished version, or bigger version of the demonstration that we've done. As you can see, I've kind of changed the layout. I've done a little bit of drawing on it. I've just done a larger version of this. So just go through the same basic thing, only different questions. This can be expanded for any basic idea with results, and then a 5 out of 10, and then restart and come back again. So that's just a run through of what I've done on a bigger scale, but this is just a 2 question version. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.